Hello there, Cancer. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of April the 4th through the 10th. We are going to be pulling one card for each day to see the highlight of the day or maybe the theme of the day. We'll just see what shows up. We are starting with Saturday, working through till Friday. While I'm putting cards on the table, please keep in mind this is a collective reading. That means not everything I say here is going to apply to every single person, but most of it will apply to most of you. If you would like to have a private reading where I'm looking at only your energies, not as a part of the collective, feel free to go ahead and get a hold of me at the contact information you'll find on the website above, and we can get something scheduled for you. Let's start with the weekend now. We have the Six of Pentacles showing up for Saturday, along with the Knight of Pentacles showing up for Sunday. So, Six of Pentacles for Saturday just means that there's somebody who owes you something that is going to be bringing that back to you, whatever it is that they owe you. So, if you loan somebody a lemon, then they could be bringing that back. If you loan somebody money in the way, way back and you thought, well, I'll never hear from them again, they're bringing it back. Uh, somebody is doing something to make something right with you. Many of times this is financial. It does not have to be financial. It can be relationship wise too, where somebody is trying to make things right with you in that way as well. Now, looking at Sunday with that Knight of Pentacles that we had coming up in reverse, this just means Sunday. You're not really stressing out about the budget at all. You're not doing whatever it takes to bring money in on Sunday. You may be doing a little impulse shopping. You may be spending some money that really was not a part of the budget with the idea that you will fix that later. Something's going on Sunday where you're just not worried about the budget. You're kind of blowing it and figuring you'll fix it later. Now let's look at the week. Let's see what cards you've got. Monday, you have the Ten of Swords. Is that the 10? No, that's the Four of Swords. That makes more sense with that picture. Can you tell that the writing on these cards is hard to read? Okay, Tuesday, we have Judgment. Beautiful card, actually. Can you see that? Beautiful card. Judgment. Wednesday, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I like it. I like it. Thursday, we have the Moon card. That's very mysterious. And then Friday, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. That's not the 10, that's the Two of Wands. I swear I'm going to have to quit looking at the words and just look at the pictures. That's how you're supposed to read cards anyway, right? Just look at the pictures. All right, so Monday. Four of Swords says that you're taking some kind of break. This could be taking a break from a relationship. A lot of times I see this though as some kind of forced downtime. So this could be like, having something come up to where you can't make it into work. Maybe your car doesn't get you there, or maybe you have a broken arm, or maybe one of the machines at work isn't working correctly. I've had this come up when my computer went down, so I had some forced downtime because I couldn't do any work without my computer at that point in time. So, some kind of forced downtime happening on Monday. Now, there is a silver lining behind forced downtime, and the silver lining is that this gives you some time to think about things that you hadn't really got to think about well before, and to put them in a whole new perspective that's more accurate and up to date with how things actually are in life these days. So, we like that. You go in as Cancer version 1.0 and you come out as Cancer version 2.0 with your perspectives. Tuesday. That's interesting. This is the Judgment card. The top it actually says the sleepers. I don't know if you guys can read that writing. Maybe not. It's not really focusing. Okay, well anyway, we'll move on. But basically what this is saying is that Tuesday you have an opportunity to put your energy and efforts into something that you used to put your energy and efforts into in the past. And whenever this opportunity shows up, I think you're moving forward with it. So you may be offered a job opportunity at a place you used to work, or maybe even not at that exact place, but in an industry you used to work in. This could be an ex coming back from the past saying, hey, I would like to try it again, and you're moving forward with that. There's something from the past that you used to participate in that you are moving forward with on Tuesday for the majority of you. Boop-a-da-doo. Let's look at Wednesday. Ace of Swords coming up in reverse just means you're passing along some good information to somebody in your sphere of influence. And when I say good information, I mean solid information that can be counted on. Sometimes it's advice, sometimes it's just letting somebody know, hey, I'm going to be moving out of here on such and such date. Or, hey, I'm putting in my 2 weeks' notice. Can be passing along that kind of information too. Does not have to be advice, but good information, solid information that somebody can count on. Okay? Da 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 da. On Thursday we have the moon. This is another really beautiful card. I don't really like the meaning of it as much as I like the beauty of it, honestly. The moon just means that on Thursday you're looking around and realizing that 2 and 2 is not exactly making 4 the way that it should. There's some missing information somewhere, but you're having a hard time putting your fingers on exactly what that missing information is when the moon card comes in right side up. So I'm going to say, if all you have is intuition on Thursday that's telling you that something is not adding up, pay attention to that intuition. Don't make any big decisions around whatever that situation is until the rest of the information floats up to the surface. And this is generally a situation where you don't have to dig for information. It will float up sooner or later without you even having to make it. It'll come out. So I would say don't make any big decisions around this situation that where 2 and 2 is not making 4 unless you absolutely have to on Thursday. Now looking at Friday, 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse just means you have a good choice in front of you. Whatever you choose is going to be fine. Here's the thing, when that card comes up in reverse, you've got somebody in your sphere of influence who thinks that they know what you will choose or what you should choose. Should is not one of my favorite words. But anyway, the best advice I can give you here is sort of step back from that situation, look at the whole situation and all your options objectively, and decide for yourself which one do you want to move forward with. Because if you decide that you want to move forward with the one that they think you should move forward with, well, that's great. Now the peace is maintained and you get to move forward and you feel more empowered because you actually made the decision rather than being pushed into the decision. Okay. If you decide on a different option, that is the one that you really want to focus in on, then the other people will either get on board and be happy for you that you're happy, or you'll see some true intentions, which will give you some information that will be good to know about those other person and motives that they might have about their relationship for you. And I know that's spoken like a true Scorpio that is not trusting of anything until it has proved itself, but that is really how I think about that. Like, you should, if you have a choice and you have all good options in front of you, Spirit gave you that choice to make. You should make it. You're going to answer for that choice. The other people are not. Only you will. So you should make this choice. And they'll either get on board or they won't. All right, so on that note, let's go ahead and end the reading. I hope you have a fantastic week, Cancers. And if I don't see you here for a reading, a Reiki session, or a mentoring session between now and then I will see you guys back on the next video. Peace out.